What is up, Clashers, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about why it was so important to stay on low flags, low series in other words, and why is it so important to control it to avoid these pay-to-win players, these whales that are actually going to crush low flag players in their GPs. But with a little bit of luck, if you remained low, you're one of the lucky ones. And if you have gone further up, you're midway like myself, don't worry, we have a strategy for you that might work out. Alright guys, now that you've hit that like and subscribe button because you do not want to miss out on some upcoming track guides, GP guides, you know, the whole lot. I'm literally your F1 Clash pocket guide, so smash that subscribe button. Okay guys, let's talk about these flags on the GPs, and it's so important to keep it low because you're grouped with your highest season flag count. So let's look at this, and it's all the way here. You can tell on the left hand side in white you have your current flags. For me, 1055, and alongside it in green your season high on 1055 for myself. I consider this more or less at the mid range of the flags. So why is it so important to remain low? If you're new to F1 Clash, last season on 2022, pay-to-win players will literally go on to remain low, like low flags, I say 400 for an instant here, and they will pay hard-earned cash to unlock their epic car components and drivers and upgrade them as quickly as possible, and also using the asset trading trick. So this means that they will go into the GP with low flags of 400 and smash free-to-play players. Now, there is a way to avoid this, and Hutch has made it 10 times more expensive for them to do this. But if you're someone like Bill Gates and you got millions, $1,000 is worth nothing, so you might encounter whales. How do we avoid these whales, or what can you do to avoid them? Say you're in the low flag group of 400, you enter here in your Champions GP, and you're grouped with a certain amount of players. You're playing, you're getting them points, and you realized you've landed with 5 or 10 whales in your group. And what you have to do is obviously go to the list, which is we're gonna see it here. You're gonna have a list like this, obviously with more players around. You want to click on this Scott and Denise and the rest of the players you got there. You want to check your flag ratio. Say you got 400 and you say the maximum guy has 450. What you want to do is race some duels, get your flag count up to 460, go back into the same GP the next following week, go to church, pray to God that you ain't got any more whales in that group. If you don't, maintain there and try and smash it as you can. If you do, follow the same routine. Check the flag count, the ratio, whoever has the highest, try and pass it and unlock the next group stages that you're going to be in. Right, so now that you know from low flags how to continue up, and if you're in the mid row and you're stuck like myself, your best route is to go to Series 9. Why is it so important to maintain in Series 9? It's because when we go back and we check the cards, we're going to go over to the drivers, and your best rare cards, Leclerc, Max Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso and Norris are all in Series 9. If you upgrade these guys to the max, they can compete with epic drivers. You can be competitive. With a good car, you will be competitive. So it's a good place to maintain yourself, and if you're a moderate spender, every now and then, check your store and you will see some epic cards coming out. Here we have a Gasly, for instance, and you can grab him. And with these driver unlock offers, you will unlock and be able maybe to upgrade him to level 4 or level 3. We don't know yet. I have never tried it. If you have, just let me know down in the comments until what level you can actually upgrade him. Now, how to drop your flags. It's very important to drop your flags and maintain at the same level. So Series 9, my strategy. I'm going to go again over to my duels. And I will get along around 1,250, more or less, give or take, because we have 195 more flags to unlock Series 9. Once Series 9 is unlocked, you can also get a further 950, but stop there. We don't want this. What do you do next? You want to go and drop 950 flags from Series 8, that has 550, Series 7, which has another following 300, and then you're going to go to Series 6 and drop another 100. You can also drop 110 just to be on the safe side, because you do not want to unlock Series 10. So what happens now? You will be playing on Series 9, you will fill up the bar of 950 flags, but your season high will not go higher because you've dropped the following below series. They've done it this year easier for you to drop the flags, and this is important because if you unlock Series 9, you are 1,200 flags. You do not want to pick up an extra 950 and land with the big boys, with the ones that have epic cards and a higher series than you. So that's how you drop your flags properly, and that's how you maintain yourself and try and find a good group on where you can stay. Because if you unlock those 950, there's no way to go back down. You are gonna have to unlock Series 10, and if you're gonna unlock Series 10, might as well go all the way up to Series 12. So that's what you are meant to do. Because if you stay in Series 9, you don't pick up those 950, you land with the big boys. Maybe you can go a little bit higher and see if you're lucky on your groupings. So guys, that was why it was so important for you to maintain on low flags before the GPs, because you can test the GPs out. If you land against Wales pay to play win players, and if you do, you can move further up slowly. I'm gonna go all out on a Champions GP, and if it's not successful and I've landed with people that I cannot defeat and I'm in the low rankings, then I work my way to contender until my team score is way higher. So guys, thank you so much for watching once again, and that is a video on flags and how to drop your flags and why it's so important to actually be in the low and have a lot of patience. Myself, I ain't got no patience, guys. I want to race up to Series 12, but I'm not. I'm going to maintain in Series 9 and see how it pans out from there. Anyways, next video, some more gameplays on how to defeat your opponents in your GPs with some strategies. Thank you so much for watching, and I catch you up on the next one, guys.